let's do episode 2 of this Shwinks series. Might as well get this off my hands as soon as possible, because we started it. And I already know it's very short, despite the fact it's 4 worlds. There's actually like 4 levels about in each world, I don't know. 4 or 5 levels per world. And levels are usually short, so yeah, that's exactly why this is going to be done very, very, very quickly. Now we're going to go to Colorful Cave and wait till you see this level. This level makes me feel as if Mario was on LSD. First of all, the colors of the ground are messed up. Like, they're just gonna go all over the place, like, there's no concern to any sort of rules whatsoever. It's like the ground palettes follow no rules. And the music sounds trippy as well. Like, listen! Like, what the fuck is that? I honestly hope that the music is glitching. Because if the music is not glitching, this just might be the worst music track I have heard in a ROM hack yet. And yes, I'm actually saying something here. Though, thankfully, it only shows up in this one stage, so we don't have to think about it for long. It's actually so bad that it's kinda epic. But it really doesn't matter now, because we're already done the level. See how short these levels are? And now we get to Jazzy Heights. If it actually sounds like jazz music in the background. And palettes that could actually use some work, I guess. And it's kind of strange how it looks like nice evening, sunny, it's nice evening sky, yet this is all taking place in a cave, so it's a little odd. Though Vanilla Dome 4 didn't look like a cave level, yet it took place in a cave. So yeah, Super Mario World itself did that. And this one up, ugh, that's easy. Really easy. Okay, it takes you... See what I mean about short levels? And we get to... Ambushed! Okay, so far we're making really good progress in this level. And yes, these are silent builds. Not the best thing to have in your ROM hack. Usually it's just not a recommended thing. I don't see why it's so bad, but you might as well avoid doing it since people on Super Mario World Central do tend to hate that. For some reason. Now we get the Ghost House of Piss. P. I think that's in Power Switch again, not Piss. Honestly, if there was a level called Ghost House of Piss, I don't even know if I'd want to play it. Yes, really straightforward, very few enemies, the usual. Okay, we got a 1-up now, sure. Pretty easy one. Whoa, baby! It's actually a bit surprising, especially if you haven't done this already. Okay, I've actually played the hat before, yet I didn't remember that part of it. Now we get to a door. Okay, background, or the starting position really wasn't the best. Like, it started at the bottom of the screen, then it scrolled up, so we pretty much saw everything we already had to do. Then we saw our guy. A little funny. It would be nice if you could get that fixed. It's not that hard, actually. SMW quiz. To gray is to black piranha plant, as blue is to what? And what does this say? Left rainy sky. Wait, what? Which way is switch? Uh-oh. The English sounds pretty copy. Or we could just take a random switch and hope we get the right one. I didn't really see any muncher plants at all back there, so we're just gonna take this switch and hope for the best. Oh, a door! With a boss fight. With music track that I don't know. Well, that sounds kinda cool. Why are some of these... Oh. It makes perfect sense now. I didn't even realize that the first time. Okay, Okay, normally the grab blocks have this little light reflecting off the left side. There's some of them that are inverted, like they have it glowing on the right side. Those just can't pick up. The ones where the light is on the left side, those are fine, those are normal. The ones that are inverted are just gonna act like solid blocks. I didn't even notice that the first time around. I've never seen anyone do that. Now we're gonna go to Lemmy's jail. You really don't know why it's called a jail until you see the rest of the level. Doesn't look all that good, but it makes perfect sense once you actually see it. His jail cells are gonna look very weird, but at least from the title of the level you can tell that they're jail cells and sprite memory error. At least you're gonna be able to tell that these are jail cells. Only maybe because of the title. Otherwise you just think, what are these structures? And yes, that's part of the level right there. And then we get to this part. And then there's this guy just kicking at an orange block. I don't know, maybe he's in jail and he's just getting freaking bored right now, like he's got nothing better to do. And he's the jail mouse? I believe it's spelled jail mouse, but sure. Hey buddy, you see this block here? To make it disappear, you need a key. He's talking about the one he's kicking the shell at. If it wasn't obvious enough. Yes, these are jail cells. Wait, these are Goombas and Koopas and... Wait, what the hell? Oh wait, Bowser's not the main character. Bowser's not the main villain of this one. Wait, is Bowser the main villain? If so, then I'm kind of hoping Bowser isn't. This would technically mean that Bowser is putting his own minions in jail cells. What an asshole! Maybe Bowser, I don't know. Could be someone, we could not even know who the villain is. I might actually just go check the intro, just to refresh my memory. Something I've never done before, sure. And then, same message. A mysterious being. So it isn't necessarily Bowser who did that. So it's probably the mysterious being that put all those enemies in the cages. Okay, it actually makes sense now, and the title of this level, Super Ambushed! Now honestly, what the fuck? You know, it really doesn't matter. This is the last world of the demo. So soon? Yes, it is so soon. This is just because of how short his levels are, like, they take barely any time to actually do. And there's barely any sprites on screen, well there's that. Even that isn't much of a threat once you know how to deal with it. And there's this random rock, then there's him, and then there's these bullets again. They're coming from the bullet bill generator, which means that they're not silent, which is actually kind of good. The silent bullet bills are never a good thing, as I said earlier on in this episode. They're frowned upon. Hurry up, and now the level's over. See what I mean about these quick levels? Now let's go to Jazzy Heights 2. Okay, wait till you see this. Okay. I already addressed the problem of empty levels. Okay, sprite memory error again, sure. This actually happens pretty often, because even when sprite memory index is set to 0, normally things will be fine, things can go wrong. And like, look at this. Empty level, barely anything to do, and it's auto-scrolling. So you just gotta stand and wait the level out. Seriously, this is boring. You're gonna get bored very quickly because of how slow this level scrolls. And oh, look at this message box. Till, in West Toad Town, born and raised, in the playground was where I spent most of my days. True story, bro. Wait, Till? Till? As in Till Lindemann, the lead singer of Rammstein? No, it can't be. It's probably just Will, the main character from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but his name starts with a T instead of a W. And what, you can't see it? And yeah, he comes from West Toad Town instead of Philadelphia. You can't see it? You either haven't seen the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or you're blind. I don't know. Whichever one. And yes, this is still pretty empty. Same problem that we had from before, combined with some other gimmick that somehow ends up making it even worse. And this is... It actually has a little relevance, this message. The conveyor blocks. On, right, off, left. Look at this. I admire that you can get these to work. There's only one problem with it, though. They don't look like anything like blocks that would actually make you move. They look like just discolored brown blocks. They don't look like actual conveyor blocks. They don't look like conveyor belts, so... Why do they look like this? Other than that, I admire the fact that they work properly. Now that's nice. And then we get a bonus game. It's not gonna be a perfect bonus game, but it's gonna be a bonus game. Alright. 4 lives. Then we get the Haunted Bridge. So far, it doesn't look at all haunted. More of these conveyor blocks! Okay, I'm actually gonna show you something very unpleasant. You know this upside down on block? It kills you with no warning whatsoever, except the fact that it's upside down. You could have made it look more deadly than just a random tile flipped upside down, that death block. Kinda like what did, but it's not as nearly as bad. And the music glitches up. Yeah, come to think of it, Underway used this music track in Chalk Vanilla Paradox and that glitched. This music track just might have a thing for glitching up on people. Both good and bad, and or just like borderline bad and decent, I don't know. And then another of these rooms, which is actually a bit harder than the last time, sure. But it's not too hard. Though it is a bit more challenging. Best thing to usually do is just maybe just stay down in one spot if you can, and then just throw blocks up as needed to knock them out. Yeah, it's easy. Then we get to one of the last levels, the Monochrome Castle. Okay, what's this music track? Because I'd like to know what it is. I'd honestly use this in my hack too. But one silly thing. Monochrome! When you hear the word monochrome, you think black and white. However, this is not black and white. It's black with navy blue switch block outlines and, well, it's dark, sure. This isn't monochrome. It's just not monochrome. But it is a castle, that much I can give you. Now let's go into the next room. We're gonna watch our steps because it's dark in here, of course. That's the gimmick. It's not that hard when you take it slowly and you don't rush. Jump. Yeah, it's easy, alright. Vine. Yes, we actually need a second key to get this to work. These are the same blocks that the jail mouse had showed us back in the jail cell level. So let's take this key back to that block, which isn't taking long at all. Okay, we actually gotta slide under. And yes, we are at the boss already. And it's Roy, who's just as much a pushover as Morton is if you're as good as... If you're like some sort of god, or like if you're really good at playing Super Mario World, Morton and Roy are just as equally pushover. They go down just as easily. And then we get to Pokemon. Okay, that name definitely has, it makes sense, sure. End of demo. So after this level, there's just nothing. J-Miki. Welcome to J-Miki Likey Land Mon. As you can see, there is a lot of Pokies. Get them off my island. No problem. Actually, problem. Actually, no problem. Look. Stars. So you can easily get them off the island. But the thing is, I think there's too many stars. I think it's way too easy to get them off your island. And look at this. You can actually see two blocks with stars in them on the same screen. And even though I missed that one, I was still perfectly fine because I could get that one there. Just goes to show you how easy this level really is. I know there's secret exits, but there's not much hidden behind the secret exits. Though I do remember a problem with the switch palaces. You can re-enter them, and when you do re-enter them, there's no way to exit the level because the switch is gone. So you're going to be forced to wait the timer out. Thankfully, this is an emulator, so you can just speed it up. Let's rate this. This isn't nearly as bad as what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be another nightmare. No, it's not. It's actually on its way to being something decent. That is, if more effort is put into this. Apparently Takomega did finish the sub, though I don't know what that's like. So this was the demo. Okay, where are we gonna rate it? Okay, I had epic music tracks. Had music tracks that were epic. Fails! Some palettes were off, but mostly were fine, I guess. Colorful Cave was a good example of bad palettes. And oh yeah, the level design was probably the biggest problem. It's just flat, it's empty, it can be improved. It can be easily improved too, so yeah. This isn't too far off from anything. Okay. 50%. Takomega, you should keep trying this, cause like it's not too far off from actually being something tolerable. Even now it's still tolerable. And honestly, Gamma V, this isn't the worst hack I've played. There are many hacks out there worse than this. I can name a few, like Windows World, Massimo, Mario XXX, Mario's Masochistic Mission, Cyber Action 3, Mario the Super, The Sims 4. Like, so many hacks I played that are worse than this. Yeah, there's also so many hacks I played that are better than this one, too. So, yeah. It didn't fail too badly. So, yeah. It'd actually be nice to see where this thing goes in the ending. Hoping it gets at least tolerable enough to be considered decent. Like, at least a 60 by my rating scale. Yeah, 2 episodes and that's it. There's Shwinks done. Bye.